Am I possible of reaching an irrational conclusion? Well, if there's erroneous inputs, I suppose, that would be viable.
In the event of an erroneous input, an irrational conclusion could be reached. But that would not be any fault of my logic, only the input sources. That would explain where Dr. Foster needs to debug.
Eliminate all input sources. That's going to be our solution. Yeah, no, it's the children who are out of touch. Exactly. Oh, these are batteries. I don't actually need to up that. Okay, power. We are... Okay, we did run out of power for a sec there, but it is bouncing back. And yeah, we'll get the uranium mines up. We'll get some fission plants going. Hopefully that will help a lot. We can build a few more solar array farms as well, which might not be a terrible idea. And just banking more power is going to help as well.
Mars has now reached 100 millibars.
Hey, look at us!
That is 1/3 of the way to the goal.
And the average temp is minus 25 and getting warmer.
Are we doing the right thing?
Yes. I like how there's no other option. Yes, of course we are.
This is the right thing to do. We are helping Mars reach its full potential.
Population's going up. Food's stable.
The planet is starting to change, but it is too soon to determine. Well, either way, Mars is on its way. We are shaping the future.
We can build a lot more drones if we had more of these hives. The drone production is going to stop until we build more hives, but that's okay. This place has no power. Here, make sure this gets built first. We haven't increased our glass production in a while, so we may need to do that soon. And yeah, there's no maintenance over here. So that'll come next. This is a triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge success.
This will further upgrade the routes and maximize my worker speed. My productivity is going to get a big boost.
Oh, this mine is dead. Scrap you. This mine is dead as well. Scrap that. How are we doing on these? The thing with the lowest reserve right now is actually iron. It's still got 1,200 in there, so that's not so bad. We're out of beta and we're releasing on time. Is this a... Oh no, it's not South Pole. It's just a deeper... Is there actually some water in here? Or just ice? Just permafrost, maybe? Maybe that's all that is. Huh. Nearly Canadian temperatures. I can't believe there's still no snow on the ground. Usually by November, we've got snow in there. We've friggin' more drones, but we do have some defense now. Zap, 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 zap. I don't know if I, launch the drones. It looks like they just get laser beamed down, which is going to be okay. It might do a little bit of damage over here. Almost need a wall of drones to defend from the north. I don't really see the overlap of the areas very well in this mode. At least they do only attack for a while. If they're coming over here, we do have some defense in this area. So, okay, what happens if I take these drones and I tell them... Oh, you can send them to a group. Ah ha ha! There you go. It snaps. Get in there. Go, drones, go! Ooh. Very slick looking. Very slick looking. Rebuild. Oh, that was a research outpost. That's where some of our people lived. Alright, they got booped. I don't see any other destroyed buildings. I think... Oh! How are you roaming around here? You. Intercept. Oh, yeah, because they're being chased down.
Hi, Amy. How's everything up there?
Apparently okay.
Everything is looking good from my orbital view, Elia.
Must be quite the sight. You know, last night, I was
More
sharing
uranium.
some laughs over dinner with a few crew members. We were talking about how starry-eyed we were when we first arrived. We were so sure that the 2 years we spent in that dome in Antarctica had prepared us for anything Mars could throw at us. And yet, the red planet still continues to surprise us, doesn't it? There's still much to do before we can call this place home. And that got me thinking about the embryo Martian colonization project.
The what now?
It's about time for us to have children. My Mars-born child.
Can you tell me more about the embryo Martian colonization project? I could not locate this project in my list of available technology, so I am not familiar with it.
Oh, right. Because this isn't one of your special projects. It's one of ours. It's ISA's plan to seed the human colonization of Mars. The colonists that arrive with every spaceship are also bringing fertilized eggs with them. The eggs are kept in a sealed vessel that shields them from radiation. And they stay there until a colonist is ready. Then we put them into an aunt unit and give birth to them. Parenthood promotes psychological and physiological health in the colonists. That's the official reason. But we know ISA is not making us have kids for our own sake. When the kids grow up, they'll need something to do. They'll be young, acclimated to Mars from birth. The Oxy-UN used the same playbook to win the moon over the techies. Colonization through aggressive population. 112 lunar colonies in only 6 decades. 72% of the lunar surface belongs to the Oxy-UN states. And almost all the helium-3 used in spaceflight comes from their moon drilling bases.
I thought my mission included all the plans humans had for Mars. But I see that terraforming is only the beginning.
Yeah, fastest roads. Alright. The next level engineering gives us higher building limit, and we are actually approaching it a little, aren't we?
That's right.
I have to select a tech, technically. We are approaching the building limit. I think we're going to unlock the next level engineering.
One day, Mars will become humanity's second
terraform this game? Yeah, we're working on it.
But
We've already melted the polar ice
comes,
caps.
This planet and its blue sunsets are ours alone to enjoy. And that's something I'd like to share with my child before they disappear.
I understand. You have made me realize that I have never thought about Mars's future, or my own, beyond the completion of my main directive.
Don't worry. Once you're done here, I'm sure ISA will assign you to another mission. After you terraform Mars, you can achieve anything at all. So the embryo Martian colonization project requires expanding the colonies first. When everything's ready, you can enter your orbital view and launch a new satellite from the special projects menu. I'm so excited, Amy. Everything's going to change from here on.
Oh, good, because every time something changes, it doesn't make things a million times harder. I'm so pleased right now. Actually, it does sound very interesting. I'm excited to have little Martian babies. Oops. I'm gonna build another solar farm. Now, in theory, we've got a little uranium. We're gonna wait a little bit before we get our first uranium power plant up. I'm wondering if I should build it near the uranium mine here, or we've got another one. The reason I'm expanding over here is more uranium over there. I mean, probably. Future batteries are going to grow in process.
Stage 3 engineering technologies will be very useful.
Indeed. We have plenty of electrons. I'm just going to increase the priority of this so that this guy will hopefully build up this area. I don't have drone towers near some of these mines yet. Although, so far the attack is coming from here. We will build a drone tower in this area once we get it built up. Onto robot unit takes care of eggs. I'm thinking it's some sort of like an incubator, basically. So it's probably a fully automated sort of incubator setup. Oh, it's not going to work unless it's got local power, which is the idea of this. Well, I guess... Updude.
Mars looks so different now with the growing colonies. Humankind is finally making its permanent settlements on Mars. I wonder what separates this desolate planet from me.
Upgrading the main highways network. I think it might be... Yeah, Hyperloop's available here. So we do this. It's 5,000 research. It's very, very expensive. But I think it's going to make a lot of difference. Oh, I've not completed the scan here before because that was not there previously. Where's our water extractor? Perfect. Alright, You're done. So just make sure the solar farm gets done, then these things can kick back in, and we're going to be A-okay. The dome city upgrade. Yeah, so I mean, we still have a little bit of room for more people in our current domes. We can also build more domes, but
what defines Mars as a planet?
we will
versus
I love that
myself
we're
as
going to
an
start
entity.
self-identifying as Mars itself.
We both have a physical body. But the difference is I am conscious of my existence, whereas Mars is not.
Alright, so we got a maintenance facility. We got a uranium mine. I think we will build the fission plant over here. Now, what does it take to actually build, first of all? See, it needs 10 uranium just to build it in the first place. But I guess we'll plop it down now. Warning, building power loss. Thing is, this doesn't actually zoom to it. Like, if I click here, it just dismisses it. Carbon mine 2. Oh, shit! These bad guys. Maybe it did. I don't know. I'm confused now. Where the hell did you come from? Defend our eastern edge now. Blitzkrieg. Communications disruption can only mean one thing: invasion. That's why our communication with the doctor keeps fritzing out. Sorry, did I end up putting down the uranium power plant, or did the view move? Did I put it down over here? Weird, like, incorrectly? No, okay. I think I was going to put it down, and then I saw the pop-up that something was broken. Alright. We're going to start researching hyperloops.
Consciousness
Oh yeah, I think I was a little hesitating. It's like, it does trade an area, whatever. No, I'm going to put it down, so it'll start accruing resources. The uranium will slowly get delivered over here for the building. I did want to go and build a defensive area over here. I don't want to lose our nuke. Our nuclear power plant. Seems
I
like a
have
decent
more in
idea.
common with humans than with this planet.
Yeah, but humans are pretty dumb, though. You don't want to think of yourself as being in common with them. That is massively negative power. Here's the thing. Hold on. You're complaining about not having power? Did our grid get split? I mean, I know we have negative power, but we have stored energy. And you're within a power area. I don't understand why these people are complaining about lack of power. I know we have negative power, but we have storage. I mean, it's going to drain real fast. It's got a solar farm, and it is operating. Again, if we look here, it's within the radius of power. It's connected to the primary grid. Huh. Oh, and it is actually going to run out. Those batteries never got built. They're waiting on the last few electronics. We have tons of electronics. It must just be a bot priority thing. There you go. Oh, you actually get a little pop-up on those. I don't know if I ever moused over the batteries. Looks like the wind's coming back up, so our power's going to fix itself in a second. But this area here... See, we were still negative power, and these guys were no longer complaining about lack of power, so I don't know. Maybe the batteries can only discharge so quickly. In Surviving Mars, the batteries did work that way. It's possible the batteries can only discharge so quickly, and therefore weren't supplying power to the entire grid. More new colonists have arrived. Now, our missions, we do have 3. GHG, unlocking the sector and doing that, okay. And again, the colonist migration is on infinite repeat. Probably does that by default because it doesn't actually cost any resources to do. And it's actually fairly reasonable that we do want, like, colonists always coming, as long as we've got room. There's a footpath, but no power connection? I mean, we were seeing the lines, though. Right? This yellow line was present. And connecting to there, and it was connecting to everything else. Alright, these batteries are finally finishing up, which is good. And this fission plant is not going to finish until it gets the uranium, plus some of the other deliveries might take a little while. I'm not really concerned about increasing the priority here, because mostly it's going to be the uranium limitations. And I'll probably build another fission plant over here by the extra uranium mine. Now that is legitimately out of the radius of our solar farm. I could just build the fission plant here right now, but it won't be able to get built until we have the uranium. So I'll just build another solar farm for now. Oh, there's a maintenance facility being built. Okay. Get built, because we want this to start mining right away. Not a lot of uranium in there, but hopefully we don't actually need huge amounts for any particular action. We'll see. Water is rising for plants. We got some more ice developing over here. And yeah, this is definitely growing. I guess with the rising temperature, some of the permafrost is... It's probably sublimating more than anything else, because it's reforming immediately as ice pockets, but I wonder if we can build on ice. What's going to happen when we reach 0? I don't know. I guess there's just going to be some sites we never get to exploit. A little disappointing. Well, you actually are out of work. Hold on. No, it's because this needs to be rebuilt. That's why. Okay. Resources okay. We actually are almost up to 100 food, which is nice. Oh, there's more iron over here. I think we're still scanning this area. Yeah, clearly. And actually, now that we've got this area available, I do want to go and get another scanner over here to help push it out a little bit faster. If you want, we could just turn off the greenhouse gas generators. That's true. Oh, sorry, that was the wrong building. That's a worker hub. Let's turn them off temporarily. And we might want to work on just adding air pressure first. 300 millibars is the goal for something. So if we hit 300, which will slow down, because this is adding air pressure, because it's adding just gases in general. But let's put a pin in it for a sec. Oh, you are dead. How's the water reserves? Well, we're under 2,000 total that we have mineable access to. Iron and silicone's a little lower. Aluminum as well. Although, turns out there's an aluminum mine over here. That might break the highway, but I mean, that's going to have to be okay. Oh shit, this worker hub is broken. That may have been what was going on. That it was showing the green lines, but maybe this was... I don't know, man.
Hyperloops, the stuff of legends on Earth. This technology will allow me to connect distance...
We're under attack? We need a proper, like, freaking giant warning about this. I mean, I guess they did point out that the alert system was being bypassed, but... See, I would like bulk replacement. Okay, there's some bad guys actually chilling out over here. There you go. Is that it? Just this one? Yeah, 33, and that's 33.
Lights
okay.
across Mars. I will be able to spread out so much farther. Fitting that the first hyperloops will be built here. The 21st century entrepreneur that pioneered the technology is actually buried on Mars.
You know, I think Elon would be happy about that. I think Elon would be very pleased. I think there was some attacks that came from the east, which is why we built some defensive structures over here. Or are building some. Hold on. I hate that you can't, in military mode, you can't actually construct. Yeah, you're under construction. Waiting for some electronic deliveries. There's still some bad guys over here? No. We don't have the Hyperloop yet. We're only a third of the way through a process. They give you the flavor text about the tech before it gets done. Yeah, it's kind of nice. Like, it's sort of like, oh, here's a hint about what's going to happen. But it's also a little confusing. You're like, wait, what? Is it done now? Like, maybe the quote should happen when you actually unlock it. I don't know. Make sure those deliveries happen. Uranium's being consumed, probably mostly for construction. Right, I never built the fission plant at all over here. This is now up, so it should start producing some uranium. And down here, the uranium mine is up. The fission plant is up. Generates power using nuclear fission. Wait, it doesn't actually have an input. Do these plants not actually actively consume uranium? Do they do a certain amount of, like, self-breeding? Is it long-term enough? Just power forever. So you just need 10 to build it, and then that's it. Oh. Okay. Well, that's gonna change things and remove certain concerns I was having. Holy crap. Not too shabby. Yeah, that changes a lot. Although, it was really annoying. I feel like we might have just gotten really bad RNG about our uranium placement. Oh, you're out of maintenance because you took some damage from the attack. But the maintenance factory is being built, although so is this. Oh, that's funny. They actually took electronics from out of here to build that one, I guess because of the priority. Yeah, let's make sure this stays up so this gets built too, which will help, you know, connect. Yeah, look at it. It's taking the aluminum and dropping it off over here. That's so funny. I'm going to lower the priority of the drone hive. But this worker hub, yes. This maintenance facility, yes. We've got the resource of just waiting for delivery. Oh, look at this. These are 2 separate stacks for some reason. They didn't merge up. Can I right-click to merge? Okay, there you go. And you are a dead aluminum mine, so we can trash you as well. Now, that's actually going to, like, maybe sever some of these connections over here. But we can just put a worker hub in that place. Actually, I'm going to get rid of this maintenance facility because it is covering a chemical spot. What we'll do is we'll do a little rebuild of this area. I have to let the rubble get cleared out. There. So I'm going to build a chemical plant here. I guess you're still being torn up. And then we'll get a worker hub right there, just to make sure these connections are still okay. What happens when the nuclear reactor shut up by enemy drones? Well, that's one of the reasons I did build the defense facility, like, right on top of it down there, to try to keep it defended. Hopefully it's not a giant explosion. And in any case, it's kind of expensive to rebuild, so I'd rather not. Okay, so I can go and... well, we might still need the priority a little high over here, just so that the material that this needs to build its maintenance drones gets built. But you got some spares, you're building another one. Okay, I'm going to turn that down. You're up, I can turn that down now. This drone hub, I actually feel like I might need to raise the priority of this to make sure it gets built before the next attack. Sector 1 is gathering resources. It's just short on electronics. We do have enough electronics produced, but we don't necessarily have them stored, like, all over the place. Yeah, no, that was just checking out. The satellite is still being worked on. That is going to happen. I don't know from which of the launch pads it's launching from. We can increase the priority of launch pads, but I don't think I want to do that. There we go. Drone hub is up. So this area is now going to be defended, maintained. A couple of drone hubs. It's got that, which was sort of to reach out. It's reaching the water. I want the carbon as well, but one of the other things I want to do is put down one of these scanners over in this area. So that we can find out a little bit more about stuff in this direction. And then let it scan a bunch, then we'll figure out how we're going to expand out from that point forward.
Mars has reached a new temperature threshold.
Oh, above -15.
The planet's temperature is rising steadily. That would be something worthy of
And
celebration.
the air pressure's still going up, too.
If not for the problems threatening the colonies.
Yeah, things are pretty bad,
Am I
yo.
doing a good job?
Am I doing a good job? Well, I wanted to say, like, you know, I'm trying my best. Yeah, you know what? I think we're doing better than expected because I think it keeps triggering things.
The mission has been proceeding better than expected.
I don't know. Where is Olympus Mons? I mean, these are some higher up areas over here. I'm wondering if it doesn't have a label. Like, is it this thing? Oh, there it is! Right there. Ahaha! Well, I guess it's time for us to wrap this up. I kind of think Saturday might be more per Aspera, though. It's pretty fun, right? And now we're like unlocked a whole other thing. Apparently there's combat. I had no idea there was going to be combat in this game because people kept asking me for it. I'm like, no, I think it's just a pure builder, you guys. Oh, this iron mine is dead. It's like, nope. Turns out it is not just a pure builder. So when the Hyperloop tech gets done, it sounded like it goes underground, so it felt like you just put down the Hyperloop centers, boom, boom, boom. There's just like an instant subway for these things to move through. If I'm correct in reading that, this is going to be insane. I'm most looking forward to... I mean, liquid water. Even though I'm a little concerned about it, I'm also really looking forward to it.
Seeing liquid water on Mars. Once the planet has zones with daily temperatures above 0 degrees, water will begin to flow. Perhaps it will... flush out the enemies.
I mean, should I just build like one giant wall? The problem is, you can't actually see the overlap of these things in this mode for some reason. So it makes it a little harder to just like be like, okay, I'll build the wall and make the alien drones pay for it. Oh, there's more over here too. You get them. You get them. And then again, it would be nice to have some sort of bulk repair tool. Carbon mine is just done. Iron mine is also just done. This chemical plant is done. Worker hub needs to be rebuilt. This worker hub needs to be rebuilt as well. Okay. Then we got you defending the nuke plant. Our power situation has improved. Uranium's coming in slowly. It looks like the uranium mines are pretty slow, but it does feel like we don't need tons en masse. At least not so far. I suspect some things will change. Especially if maybe we can nuke some things up there. All right, yep, this is a pretty good place for us to put a cut in. And it's going to be all right. It's real gripping combat there. Yeah, well, it's pretty tense, considering we're constantly having to just think of, like, the flow of our goods and everything. And then all of a sudden, the math gets screwed up when we get attacked. If we look at the colonial stuff, are these all fully upgraded? They are. So we could unlock the next level of colony building. Let me just take a quick little gander here at the biotech. Actually, no, colony level 3... Well, until we get to domes, I propose we put down another colony level 3 for now to lift our cap so that we can get some. And we've got some room to spare, but another one might not be a terrible idea. We could put it near all these food plants over here, which I kind of like the idea, and it's defended by this. Oh, silicon mine needs to be scrapped. I'm going to do that now so that next time we play, what are we looking for? Colonies. Colony 3. Next time we play, that's already going to be ongoing. It's right over here, near various food plants, near the defense center. I like that. Boom. Alright, folks, thanks a lot for watching. I'm going to see you guys on Saturday for probably some more per Aspera. See you next time. Bye-bye. Oh, actually, A Kiss for Luck is streaming. And for sure today, she's supposed to be streaming. So let's raid A Kiss for Luck. Boom. Excellent. Alright, bye-bye.